Hello. Welcome to a rather trippy version of Steve's Storytime Sanctum. I'm your host and your tour guide, Steve Husk, and tonight I'll also be playing the part of bookshelf historian. In this capacity, I'll review stories that I've already published prior to the Sanctum coming online. Now, the reason this might be kind of a trippy video is because it's kind of a trippy topic. This is a space-bound science fiction story called Beyond the Conscious Breath. It's from the Near War Experience series. Now, on the cover it says this is verse 2. Verse 1 hasn't been going the way I like, so it hasn't been finished. So far, it essentially sucks, but it's getting better. Because this story features one of my alien species, the Renegans, I've put a link in the description below to a video I just uploaded that talks about the Renegan species. And in that video, I mentioned that being that it's a one-gendered species, I had to use a special third-person gender-neutral pronoun. When you read the story, you'll come across the pronoun Z or Zim. I thought it was a cool idea, but also, like I mentioned in the other video, somebody else came up with the same idea at the same time I did, at least as close to the same time as I can remember. But I still use it. I've always been fascinated with dreams. Why do we dream what we dream? Is our subconscious trying to tell us something or warn us of something? Does our subconscious go somewhere different, someplace inaccessible to our physical body while we're asleep? In other words, do we see somewhere else through our own eyes? That concept was kind of the basis originally for this story. Our Renegan main character is having waking dreams, visions, still a product of the subconscious, seeing how somebody dies through that person's eyes as it's happening. Oh, man. Not the kind of dream I want. So our main character is understandably disturbed by this. Our main character has also consulted some supposed experts in the field to help make sense of what's being experienced. As it turns out, my main character isn't the only Renegan to experience this sort of waking vision. And as the Renegans found out, they're not the only species to have this ability. Now, Renegan superiors want my main character to experience these visions a little bit more often. Why? Why would you wish that on somebody? For now, let's just say that leave it to the Renegans to use someone else's suffering to complete their goals. There are so many things I could have dove into while writing this story about dreams and about the Renegans and what they do. But that would have been, well, let's just say I'd still be working on it. And this video would be well over an hour long. Link for this story is in the description below. Feel free to like the video. Leave a comment on the site where you get the story. Subscribe to my channel. All that cool stuff. And if all works well, you won't have any bad dreams about it. And again, I recommend visiting the world building video I did on the Rendigans, although the story will explain quite a bit about them. This might have been my first ever published story about bad dreams, waking visions, what have you. I can pretty much guarantee you it's not going to be my last. I just enjoy the topic too much. And after writing something like this, I always feel like I can't wait to go to bed and have some weird dreams. Who knows what I'm going to figure out? Who knows what I'm going to learn? Who knows what I'm going to experience? But I can tell you, if I had to dream anything close to what my main character experienced, I may just inject myself with enough caffeine that I'll never sleep ever again. Thanks for stopping by.